June 11th, 2009. The world held its breath. The greatest player in Manchester United's modern era was gone. Real Madrid paid a world record £80 million. But what if he never left? What if Cristiano Ronaldo stayed at Old Trafford? Would he have become the greatest of all time? Or would his legacy have crumbled?
By 2009, Cristiano Ronaldo had done it all at Manchester United. 3 Premier League titles, a Champions League trophy, his first Ballon d'Or. But Real Madrid came calling. And Sir Alex Ferguson, the man who discovered him, couldn't say no to the biggest transfer fee in football history. But what if Ferguson had said, "No, you're staying. You're the face of this club for the next decade"? What happens next?
In our alternate timeline, Ronaldo stays. Manchester United doesn't sign Antonio Valencia to replace him. Instead, they build around Cristiano, a new Galactico in Manchester. 2009 to 2014, the United Dynasty. With Ronaldo at the peak of his powers, United wins the Premier League in 2010, 2011, and 2012. The 2011 Champions League final against Barcelona, Ronaldo scores a hat-trick. United win 3-2. Ferguson retires in 2013 with 5 European titles, not 2. But here's the twist. Without the challenge of La Liga, without Messi pushing him every single week, does Ronaldo evolve? In real life, the Ronaldo-Messi rivalry defined an era. 9 combined Ballon d'Ors between 2008 and 2017. But in our timeline, they only meet twice a year in the Champions League. No El Clasico, no weekly pressure, no who's better debate every Monday morning. Ronaldo wins the Ballon d'Or in 2009, 2011, and 2013. But Messi? He wins 5 in a row from 2010 to 2014. Without Ronaldo in Spain, Messi's Barcelona becomes the greatest team ever. 4 straight Champions League titles. Pep Guardiola never leaves. The rivalry? It becomes a one-man show. And Ronaldo? He becomes a Premier League legend, but not the global icon we know. The Sioux celebration? It never leaves Old Trafford. The brand CR7? It doesn't exist. Because in Madrid, Ronaldo became more than a footballer. He became a business, a religion.
In real life, after Ferguson retired in 2013, Manchester United fell apart. David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, 6 years without a title. But in our timeline, Ronaldo is still there. He's 28, in his prime, and he's the locker room leader. United hires Pep Guardiola in 2013 instead of Moyes. Guardiola plus Ronaldo? It's a dynasty. The Premier League becomes a 2-horse race every year. United versus City, Ronaldo versus Aguero, then Ronaldo versus De Bruyne. English football dominates Europe for a decade. But here's the cost. Without Ronaldo, Real Madrid doesn't win 4 Champions League titles in 5 years. Zinedine Zidane never becomes a legendary manager. Gareth Bale stays at Tottenham. Karim Benzema never becomes a Ballon d'Or winner. The butterfly effect is massive.
In real life, Ronaldo's Portugal won Euro 2016, his greatest international achievement. But the World Cup? It eluded him. In our timeline, something changes. 2018 World Cup final, Portugal versus France. With Ronaldo's confidence at an all-time high from dominating the Premier League, he scores in the final. Portugal beat France 2-1. Ronaldo lifts the World Cup. He becomes the undisputed GOAT. Not just a club legend, a national hero. But wait, in real life, Ronaldo left United in 2021, then went to Saudi Arabia in 2023. In our timeline, he retires at United in 2022. A one-club man, like Totti, like Maldini. His statue is built outside Old Trafford, while he's still playing.
But every choice has a cost. By staying at United, Ronaldo never wins 4 Champions League titles. He never scores 450 goals for one club. He never becomes the all-time top scorer in Champions League history. His rivalry with Messi? It's a footnote, not a war. He wins more in England. But he loses his place in the global conversation. The debate isn't Ronaldo versus Messi anymore. It's Messi versus Pele. Ronaldo becomes a domestic. So, what if Cristiano Ronaldo never left Manchester United in 2009? Manchester United becomes the greatest English club of all time. The Premier League becomes the undisputed best league in the world. Messi's Barcelona becomes even more dominant. And Ronaldo? He becomes a one-club legend, but sacrifices his claim as the greatest ever. In the end, Ronaldo made the right choice. Not for Manchester United, not for the Premier League, but for himself. Because greatness isn't just about winning. It's about becoming undeniable. And Ronaldo became undeniable. In Madrid, in Turin, in Manchester again, and finally, in the desert. But we'll never know for sure. Because in football, there are no second acts. Only the choices we make, and the legends we become. What other what-ifs should we explore? Drop a comment below. And if you want to see What If Messi Never Left Barcelona, hit that subscribe button. Because at Sport Crash, we don't just watch football, we rewrite it.